They don't feel bad. They don't smell bad. See how they taste. Okay, guess what I found on clearance? I'm gonna get the shine off it so you can actually see what it is. Beyond Meatballs. Beyond Meat. Fake meat. There's no meat in these Italian style meatballs. Why am I trying them? Because you know, I like my meat. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. They were on clearance. Al was with me and she's like, why are you getting that? And I said, it's on clearance. And people on the internet want to know if Beyond Meatballs taste good or if they taste, well, pretty much like they look. If you take a good close look at them, they look pretty much like dog food. Well, Al says they look like dog food. I say they look like the little plastic toys you get with a kitchen cooking set when you're a little kid. They don't, you know, they'll squish if you push on them, but they look kind of that wet and plasticky sort of shine. They're kind of creepy. All that being said, there are 3 ways that they suggest cooking these. 1 is to pan fry them, 2 is to bake them, and 3 is to sear lightly and then put in the sauce and cook for, I don't know, half an hour or so. I'm gonna try all 3 of those, see if they are horrible or edible. Okay, we're gonna do this unboxing style. Here are our meatballs. Air quotes on the meatballs. I can see little specks of something in there that I hope is seasoning. Let's pop these bad boys open. Don't want to touch them. There you go. That is what Beyond Meatballs look like. They are slightly squishy to the touch. Okay, we'll see. Time to get them plated up on a tray in the oven and in the pan and get cooking. Okay, so now I'm gonna get a pan ready for the oven and I'm gonna get a pan ready for the top of the stove, and I've got my sauce going, and we'll see how they come out. I'm kind of afraid. They are probably the most creepy looking thing I've seen since I used to work at Arby's and used to cook the roasts, and I saw what they looked like before they cooked them. You didn't want to touch them, let's just say that. They do not say to do this, but I'm going to throw a little oil on this foil because I don't want them to stick. Okay, we've got 3 rows. We're going to try get these out. Ooh, I don't know how to get these out without breaking them. These are really, really squishy. Really squishy. These are soft. Those feel kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. They definitely want to fall apart. These are definitely not your mama's meatballs. Ew. Ew. All right, we'll squish those back together. All right, those are ready for the oven theoretically, and then we have 8 more to stick in the pan. Okay, I'm gonna do the first batch of 4, sear them lightly, get them in the sauce. They take 45 minutes to cook, and then I'll do the rest. I hate waiting. Okay, I will have to break protocol because I do not have a non-stick pan. I have cast iron with a little bit of oil, and we should be able to get there. Medium to medium high heat. That looks about right. I'll wait for that to heat up. Yep. These are still really, really not fun to touch. You definitely want to break apart. I don't know if there's a good way to get these out of that tray without breaking them. Dump them all in at once. I don't. Like the wettest meatballs ever. Okay, 3 to 4 minutes, and then into the sauce. Okay, first impression, I will give them points. They may not feel like meatballs, they may not look like meatballs, but whatever seasonings they've got makes them smell like you're cooking meatballs. That's a plus. I don't know how they're going to taste, but they smell like meatballs. Okay, that is 3 minutes. And I will say, they look meatball-esque. They firmed up pretty nice. And put them in here in the sauce. So far I'm impressed. Look-wise, texture-wise, they improved greatly. Ew. Try and bite me there. All right, we're gonna put those, we got those in the sauce. Stir those in there. Ow, that's hot grease, kids. A lid on them. 45 minutes from now, we will give those a try and see how they go. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes and the meatballs have been doing their thing. Time to fry up the other batch and get the other batch in the oven. So, let's get that done. Okay, into the oven they go. Kind of scary. Now it's time to fry up that other batch. All right, now into the pan we go. Well, the meatballs go. Push them back together a little bit. There we go. Okay, 7-ish minutes on medium heat. We'll see how they turn out. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, we're gonna call it good on these ones in the oven. All right, they don't look horrible. They don't feel bad. They don't smell bad. See how they taste. Time for these to come off too. Plate number 1, pan-fried meatballs. Easy now. Number 3. Meatballs in sauce. There's the lineup, gang. Pan-fried, oven-baked, cooked in the sauce. Are any of them good? It is time to find out. First, we will go with the pan-fried. Here we go. Cut into it. It looks very meatball-esque. They got the texture looking right. Pan-fried, here we go. Okay, so the texture's still a little weird, but it did crunch up. The burned bits on the outside are actually pretty decent, and the texture is not horrible. It's still not a real meatball, but I'd give it kind of passable. It's not bad, not amazing, but not bad for meatless meatballs. It's not bad. All right, time for oven baked. Yeah, looks meatball-ish. Let's see how this compares to the pan fried. This requires a little more alcohol. Okay, oven baked, not as much of a winner. Lacking all of that nice crustiness and burned little bits that gave it some flavor. And the texture is much more filler-ish, if you know what I mean. There's no meat, so there's lots of filler. And that's kind of what you wind up getting in your mouth, that mouthfeel of just overly processed chicken patty, like a semi-cold chicken nugget kind of feel. Last one, in the sauce. These I have the highest hopes for. Yeah, that looks pretty good. But does the sauce cover up any of the non-meatiness? You know, I'm gonna have to say that's not bad. For a meatless meatball, that is pretty passable. The stewing it in the tomato sauce really gives it a lot more flavor, and I think it made the texture better too. To be honest, would I eat it for me? No, I'll stick to meat. But if I was cooking for somebody that didn't eat meat, if I was making spaghetti and meatballs and somebody went, I don't eat meat, a package of this, you slow cook them in the sauce, they're pretty decent. I'd give it a thumbs up. So, Beyond Meat, I'll give you one. You made a halfway decent meatless meatball. My hat's off to you. Well, not that I really wear hats, but you know what I mean. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna go back to drinking and eating. If you like watching crusty old dudes like me try weird shit like meatless meatballs, throw me a like, throw me a follow. The algorithm will do the rest, and it will tell me that you make really dubious choices with your viewing habits. All right, you have a good one. See you next time.